Okay, unmute that. Sorry, I was clearing my throat. Here we are again, take two. Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. You never know with me, right? Anyway, here we are. Welcome to it. Hopefully that you got you a smile to start off the day, because that's our goal every day. Smiles, positivity. Hopefully that did it, at least to start off with. And hopefully we'll share some more smiles and some more positivity as we go through this morning. Hey, Marianne, good morning. Good to see you here this morning. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. I say it all the time, but it's really, really true. I thank you so much for coming along on this journey of positivity that we're on here. We're just trying to get your day started as best as we possibly can. We all need more positivity in the world, and hopefully we can just give a small sliver of that every single day, and hopefully on the podcast as well. So, boy, do we have a lot of stuff to talk about on this Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. A lot of great Disney stuff came out just yesterday, and we're going to get right into it. And this made us very excited because we are big fans of this place. We used to go there all the time, and then it closed for a long time. And we were concerned that it wasn't coming back, and definitely not in the form it was before. And it's not exactly the form it was before, but it's pretty close. And we couldn't be more thrilled about that because, yes, the Garden View Lounge at the Grand Floridian Resort is coming back with their tea experience. And we loved the old version of this. This is very similar. It's not the same, but it's very close, and actually may have better theming than the original version of it. But we used to go all the time. Michelle has great memories of going with her mother there. We have great memories of going together and with her mother as well. We love this place, and we're glad that it's coming back as a legitimate tea room. Yeah, it's opening on March 19th. You can start booking reservations as early as February 19th. And the menu looks spectacular. Twining's loose leaf tea, which Michelle is a little bit of a tea snob. Loose leaf tea, perfect, very English, very perfect for this. Lots of amazing dishes. The orange cranberry scones sound and look phenomenal in these pictures. A tower of treats, both savory and sweet, very much themed for Alice in Wonderland, which is kind of where they're going here. You can see a lot of those touches throughout many of these dishes. It was always available for kids to go there. There was always options for kids to go there, but it looks like they've opened it up even more for the youth to enjoy, for the little ones to enjoy. And then, of course, as with many things, you can add on a little bit and pay a little more and add things like amazing caviar or whatever, or some tea-based cocktails, whatever you like. Phenomenal. I know, Marianne, we're very excited too. When we got that news, we couldn't have been more thrilled. Really. Like I said, we were concerned that it wouldn't come back. And if it did come back, what form it would be in. This is very close to the original. It's a beautiful spot. A nice day for something relaxing. You get some good food, nice relaxing tea. If you're looking for a day to just kind of decompress, this is a great spot to do it. Now, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's going to be $79. It's a prefix menu, $79 for everything you see here except for the caviar, which is added on. There's also a cheese dish you can add on, and like I mentioned, cocktails as well that you can add on. But for the tea and for all these delightful dishes here, $79 for adults, $49 for kids. Again, not cheap, but great. And we're very excited about this. We're already looking for when we can book and go again. I'm very thrilled. So yeah, that was great news yesterday. Also great news yesterday, speaking of garden, we learned a little bit more about the Flower and Garden Festival, and specifically Garden Rocks and the concert series lineup. Few new acts, several returning acts, all great, all sorts of genres of music. No matter what you like, there's probably somebody coming that you love. My 80s heart is very happy for many of these bands. I'm going to zoom in here. You can look at them. Bands like Berlin, Rick Springfield, of course, 38 Special. Who else? Let's go through the list here. Flock of Seagulls, of course. Air Supply, by the way, who we saw last year. And while I love Air Supply, I thought they were going to be coming out with just, basically soft rock, very romantic songs like they do, but they actually legitimately rocked. I was completely surprised by it. Loved it. Very thrilled by it. Billy Ocean coming. Now, the funny thing is that the very first band that's coming is the music of ABBA. Now, I'm sure this is mostly a tribute band. I doubt there's any members of ABBA in there, but just the same, if you know me, like ABBA, like I love, I'm going to, on my running list, Dancing Queen. You may see me in the half marathon at Disneyland or at Princess Marathon. If you see me doing a pirouette on the course, it's probably because ABBA's Dancing Queen has come on. I love me some ABBA. I don't know if we're going to go to that show, but it's tempting. But the entire list, I mean, there's so many great bands. I'm very, very excited for Garden Rocks coming up here. Hey, Laquan, good morning. Good to see you here as well. Appreciate you being here this morning. But yeah, really, really thrilled. Gonna have to go through. Berlin intrigues me too. I'd love to go see Berlin because I've never seen Berlin play. Katrina and the Waves. Yeah, coming 38 special. I'd love to see. So many other great bands. Blue October, really, really great. Plain White Tees, love them as well. Many phenomenal bands. Very, very excited for Garden Rocks this year. So the Flower and Garden Festival, by the way, kicks off March 4th and runs through June 1st. So yeah, we're just a week or so into the Festival of the Arts. Now we're already planning for Flower and Garden, and it's one of my favorite festivals. It's such a great time of year. Temperatures are usually, at least for the beginning of it, pretty nice. Of course, all the topiaries, the great food marketplaces, and yes, Garden Rocks. Great. Very, very excited. And this, finally, I'm getting set for our Run Disney race. We're leaving next week to get out to Disneyland for the Disneyland race weekend. But we also learned about the Wine and Dine race weekend that's coming up here this fall in 2026, and some of the themes. And once again, Run Disney, you've done it to us. You've done it. I don't know if we're going to do these races because it's not a convenient time of year for us to do these races, but some of these themes for these races, very, very intriguing. And one thing I love about these is they're all associated with Epcot Country Pavilions. So the 5K here is based on the Aristocats. Very, very French, very, very Paris. Obviously the French Pavilion. Love that. The one I'm completely intrigued by is the Wine and Dine 10K, which is our length anyway. And it's the Three Caballeros. I mean, the Three Caballeros. I don't know. We don't normally do that time of year. We've done the Wine and Dine before, but it's like I said, it's not a convenient time of year for us. The Three Caballeros may get us to do it. I'm not sure. We'll have to see about that one. And I'm not planning, after I do the Disneyland and the Princess half marathon, of running another half marathon, but a Mary Poppins themed half marathon. Are you kidding me right now? You're doing that to me, Run Disney? Like, oh my goodness. I don't think so. I don't plan on doing another half marathon after these two, but that's tempting. That's tempting. And then the 2-course challenge, where if you're running the 10K and the half marathon, is Grumpy. I mean, come on, Grumpy, right? Oh man, it's based on the German pavilion, obviously. Mary Poppins, based on the Great Britain pavilion, the UK pavilion. Yeah, amazing. Run Disney, you did it again. I'm so intrigued. I so want to do it. I just don't know if we can. Anyway, if you're looking to get a spot in those races, for Club Run Disney, you already know, but it's February 3rd. And then for the general public, February 10th is when those races become available for you to get. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, maybe you go out on these races, not really your theme, but who doesn't want to dress like Minnie Mouse just every day? It is National Polka Dots Day. Perfect for our favorite beauty stylist, Minnie Mouse and her polka dots. Yeah, today is the day. It's National Polka Dot Day. So yeah, definitely wear your best polka dots and channel your inner Minnie Mouse for sure. We all should channel our inner Minnie Mouse as often as possible. What else is going on today? Well, today is Celebration of Life Day. And yes, of course, we should all celebrate life every single day, but specifically, this is more looked at celebrating the youth of the world, the youth of America, the youth of the world, and celebrating all the joy that they bring us by, with their lives on this day. So, yeah, definitely celebrate the youth, the children of this world on this day. Again, something else that should be celebrated every single day. So many of these things should be, but it's always good to point them out on some of these national holidays. Also today, maybe this will be good. It depends on where you are in the country. I know there's some specific spots that are going to be very, very cold today. Well, good news. Today is come out or come inside from the cold day. So funny because a couple days ago, that would have been perfect here in Central Florida. Now it's warming up. Maybe you want to get outside, but it's going to get cold again here in a few more days. Today is National Come In From the Cold Day. Settle in, some warm, cozy socks, fire going, nice cup of tea, whatever you like. Yeah, come in from the cold and just sit back and chill and relax and enjoy on this day. Something I love to do as much as I possibly can. Maybe this will help you come in from the cold and shake off the cold. Today is National Hot Sauce Day. Do you like hot sauce? I do, somewhat. Some I have favorites. Some are too much. Like they go crazy with these hot sauces. They are just too much for me. But I do like a few of these hot sauces that you see here. My favorite is probably Cholula. I think it's such a well-rounded and balanced flavor. Balances, a really great, heat, but it's mellow and it's just a really, really good hot sauce. That's my favorite. I also like sriracha. That's really good as well. But all these, depending on what you like, it's your thing. And if you really love your hot sauce, there are some real significant hot sauce aficionados. Man, get out and sample some today. Great day for that. So yeah, what's your favorite hot sauce? Curious. Well, whatever it is, enjoy it on this National Hot Sauce Day. Maybe you're much more of a sweet person. Well, today also happens to be National Blondie Day, and I do love blondies. I do. Very much baked. Marianne, you're a Cholula family too. Love Cholula. I love the salsa verde Cholula. Is probably my real favorite. I love regular Cholula, but the salsa verde, which kind of has that little bit of tanginess to it, a little bit of sour, a little bit of sweet, a lot of heat. That's probably my favorite. The green chili Cholula. But I just love Cholula in general. My favorite. Blondies today. Yes, blondies are like brownies, but made with more maple sugar. Brown sugar to kind of make them that blonde texture. But you can add chocolate and nuts and everything like you like it, or whatever you want. I do love a good blondie. I do love a good blondie. I think I like brownies a little bit more, but I do love a good blondie. But there may be a blondie I like, not as good as a brownie, but pretty close. And that is these peanut butter blondies. You can find these on our Disney Dishes blog. The peanut butter blonde. I'm a peanut butter fan. If you've heard me talk, you may know I'm a peanut butter fan. So anything peanut butter, I'm more on for. These are peanut butter blondies. They come from one of the ship treats on the Disney Cruise Line. And they're really, really delicious. So you can check that out. Just do search for peanut butter on DisneyDishesBlog.com and you'll find those. But yeah, enjoy your blondies on this National Blondie Day or on your birthday today. If it happens to be your birthday, here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. We'll start with the King of Soul, Sam Cooke. Would have been 95 today, born in this day in 1931. Unfortunately, he was tragically taken from us back in 1964. But what a career in just his 33 years on the planet. He had 29 singles that charted during that time in the Billboard Hot Top 40. 29. Pretty incredible. Songs like You Send Me, A Change Is Gonna Come, which was ranked as the #1 protest song of all time. Chain Gang, Twisting the Night Away, so many more great hits. Sam Cooke was a lot of amazing voice, phenomenal. He is a charter member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, he also is in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Just an incredible career. Never won a Grammy. Really, really weird. Never won a Grammy, but he did win a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. So yeah, wish he was still with us, but either way, Happy birthday to Sam Cooke, another one who's no longer with us but had a great career. Bill Bixby would have been 92 today, born in this state in 1934. Way back to My Favorite Martian in the 60s. In the 70s, The Courtship of Eddie's Father. He was in the television version of that. Of course, so show I loved growing up. He was Dr. David Banner in The Incredible Hulk. It has just done amazing, so many other television appearances, movies appearances. And as he progressed in his career, he became quite a prolific director, mostly on television, including he did many television episodes directing, including like 30 episodes of the television series Blossom he directed. He was like their main director. Amazing. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to the voice himself, the great Steve Perry. He turned 77 today, born this day in 1949. I told you I'm a child of the 80s. Man, late 70s, early 80s journey was what it was all about. Don't Stop Believing, of course. Any Way You Want It, Open Arms. Just so many amazing, great songs from Journey that he definitely sang and co-wrote as well. He also had a phenomenal solo career after, he and Journey, they had their issues. He was there with Journey from 77 to 87, left for a while, came back for a short stint in 95 through 98. But whatever, great career, great voice. He is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Journey, of course. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great actress Diane Lane. She turned 60 today, born this day in 1965. She's been nominated, fortunately never won, but she has been nominated for an Academy Award, 3 Emmy Awards, 3 Golden Globe Awards for movies like Under the Tuscan Sun, Unfaithful, The Cotton Club, Must Love Dogs. She also played Martha Kent in the DC universe, Superman's adopted mother in Man of Steel and some of the other DC movies. And Disney fans, she is the voice of Riley's mom in Inside Out and Inside Out 2. So yes, very happy birthday to her. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to Guy Fieri, probably the face of the Food Network for better or worse, depending on what you feel about him. He turns 58 today, born this day in 1968. He began he was a great chef before that, but began his Food Network career by winning Next Food Network Star back in 2006. Then his series Guy's Big Bite. But of course, you probably mostly know him for Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and Guy's Grocery Games, and some other great things, and Chicken Guy down at Disney Springs, right? Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Bit of shameless self-promotion. We do have a new episode dropping for you on Sunday. Looking forward to this one. Michelle's going to break down Disney entertainment because, we love the attractions. We love the food. We've talked about that recently, but we also really love Disney entertainment. So she's going to talk about a lot of the fun stuff that is Disney entertainment at the parks. And that is going to be great coming out this Sunday. All right. Going to get out of here. Everybody have an amazing day. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. We're almost to the weekend. You got this. And I'll be here with you to share more smiles and positivity. And as I like to say every single day, please keep on sharing those smiles. Keep on sharing that positivity and keep on sharing that kindness. Out of order again, but what can you do? Anyway, we'll be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.